Mia, do you want to grow a shelf where you can literally rest things on top? Or aka you want to grow the top area of your glutes. A lot of you will focus on gluteus medius and minimus to target the lower area of your glutes, but a lot of you will neglect this area of your glutes. Today we're going to be exploring the best exercises that target the shelf of your glutes to make your booty pop, the one that makes you stand out the most. You all will have heard of the cable kickback, but I'm gonna give you different variations for you to try, especially to target this area, because a lot of people will do this variation of the cable kickback where you kick directly backwards, and that is not the same. Capisci? If you do it this way, you will target exactly the same area as you would do. Basically, you will target your gluteus maximus more. So how do we all do it? A lot of people also make this other mistake. They will put this all the way down, and this is wrong. What you want to do is just have it a little bit higher up. As a general cue, I always give you to put it on the fourth hole, numero 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do, second thing, numero 2, I want you to strap not this foot, the other one, so the one further away. A lot of people start with this one. Okay, so strap the correct foot, and it's not the ankle. Okay, this is a lot of people make that it's like slightly above your calf area. So strap it nice and secure. Okay, and then what I like to do is to tilt, so be directly opposite this, okay, for reference, and tilt your foot at 9 p.m. okay, for this foot. So imagine on the clock 9 p.m. So once you do that, you kick to the sides and squeeze like so, and then slowly return back. And as well, if you feel like the range of motion is not too much, you need to distance yourself a little bit more. Okay, so again, like this, and then return. Okay, so a lot of people make a huge mistake when it comes to this exercise, is that they kick too far. Like, where are you going to kick? Are you trying to kick someone that is passing by the gym? If you see your ex, maybe do it, otherwise no. Jokes. But what I want you to do is that movement doesn't have to be so exaggerative, just a slow movement. Okay, let your glutes guide the movement. A lot of people think that they have to move with their foot, lead with their foot. It's your glutes actually making the movement. You have to be with your back standing straight, neutral, of course. Slightly, if you want, you can tilt, okay, and squeeze right at the top over here, and you help engage all this area of your glutes, which is the gluteus medius area, or also the top area of your glutes basically, and then slowly return. Okay, nice and easy. Now, in terms of weight, what weight do we select? We don't want to go too heavy because this is a glute isolation exercise, so you don't go as heavy as your normal compound movements. Another thing that we want to do, if you don't like this exercise, you can't feel it, there's actually another exercise that I'm going to show you, and the targets exactly the same area. Now, let's say that a lot of people, the problem that they get is that they feel it more on the standing leg. So this is the working leg that is doing the kick, but they feel it more on the other leg. So how do we fix it? There is two things that we can do. First of all, if that bothers you, you can try and grab a bench like this, okay, set up as normal, and you will get on top of this, okay, for support, and just do the exercise this way. This will basically eliminate automatically the pressure of the standing leg. Nice and easy. However, I want to let you know that it's normal to actually feel it on the standing leg, because what is working to stabilize the movement. While this is kicking, okay, obviously all the weight of your body is on the one that is touching the ground. So it's normal to also feel it on the resting leg, so you don't have to worry about this, okay? Next little tip for you, you're gonna need a plate. This little trick is only if you're like a little taller, for example, and you struggle with your foot because it gets stuck on the floor. This will elevate you, okay, and make you a lot higher. But the bench is also a great alternative as well if you struggle with that. But if you can't be bothered grabbing the bench, this is also a great way. So it's just a little plate. It will elevate you slightly. It works exactly the same way. Just strap up our leg, okay, so slightly higher. As always, our foot is at 9 p.m, okay, and we kick to the side, squeezing as hard as you can, and then slowly releasing all the way. And then again, now, one important thing and top tip for you, hold onto the machine as well, because this will help you with your stability of the movement rather than just kicking without doing anything or just with one hand. If you struggle, use two. And also I recommend you using a weight that is not too heavy, like we said before. Obviously, then, if we are talking about doing the other foot, instead of kicking the foot or tilting the foot at 9 p.m, we'll have to do at 2 p.m. because we're doing the other foot. That is obviously very clear. We'll slightly be inclined, but at 2 p.m, and it stays like that the whole time, okay, the whole time. So we hold on to the machine, and again we kick, driving the movement with our glutes, and return again. Nice and easy. Now, let's say that you don't agree with this exercise. You try it and you know what? It just doesn't work, even with all the alternatives that I gave you. I want you to try this other exercise variation. And it's very similar, targets exactly the same area, but we will need instead a mat. Ta-da! You didn't expect me to have a hand. I'm well prepared instead. Okay, so what we will do, we'll set this a little bit higher because it needs to be more or less at our hip height when we go kneeling, okay? So we'll be checking this, the distance, okay? Is it our hip height? Perfect, it is for me. Okay, we want to have enough distance between obviously the cable and the mat itself. And again, we strap up our ankle this time, like so, okay? To make sure that that cable is not impeding you or keeping you from doing the movement, and we'll go. So we go on all fours. What we'll do, we'll elevate the foot, okay, like that. And I want you to tilt the foot again, okay? So not straight, slightly tilted. And kick to the side. And then return past the standing leg, and then again. Okay, it's almost like a movement where you're kicking diagonally, like so, okay? This is the kind of movement that I want you to recreate. So it's not like that, straight, horizontal. It's just like going like this, okay? Just almost like ascending the movement. So let's do it again. Tilt it and kick it, and then it goes down, okay? And then we kick it again. I'll show you from the other side so you can see better without being perversive, okay? We don't want to do an ugly angle. Exactly in the same way. Okay, so what we'll do, we're tilting the foot, like I said before, and then we're kicking from the bottom to the top. Like so. Holding onto the floor for stability. Nice and easy. Now, I will give you one more tip for you if you don't want to use the cable machine at all. Another great exercise, in case you didn't get on with the cable machines, let's say you just argue, you don't like each other, that's possible, okay? Jokes apart, guys. You can do an exercise that is just much easier, and also you can do it at home if you want to work out at home as well, as long as you have some weights with you, of course. All you need is a stable surface, and the gym is packed, by the way, so I'm having to corner myself here. But anything that you can basically stable for you, where you can hold on to, okay? There is something, an exercise for your gluteus medius that is perfect for you, because it's even called gluteus medius hip thrust. So, I mean, you can't go wrong. This is actually being introduced by Brett Contreras, and it's actually one of the best exercises, but you need to master it correctly. How do we do it? You basically flex your hip when you're going down, and then you're abducting at the top. So this way. I like adding a weight as well to make it harder, you know that. So I'll flex and then kick to the side. Flex. So you see, I'm basically having my body weight against this, so I need support here. And then familiar at this point. If you also want me to create a personalized plan for you, I can do it based on the needs that you have. If you have any specific areas you want to target, if one exercise doesn't work for you, I can give you exercises that work specifically for your body, because I can review your form, etc. So link down below for one-to-one online coaching. But apart from that, it's time to start focusing on that shelf, building that bunda, that part of your bunda that sticks out. With these exercises are also important. These are isolation exercises that you shouldn't neglect. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your girl, because I give you a lot of free valuable content, and see you next time with another video.